Hi everyone, Christina here. Welcome to day 20 of the holiday card series for 2020. Lots of 20s in today's title. Today's card is all about die cutting with different surfaces, different textures of cardstock, and also a little bit of background stamping, and then arranging it all into a fun card. So let's get into it. For today's card, I'm using a bunch of supplies from Concord and Ninth. I'm using the Mistletoe Messages stamps and dies, and I've also got the candy stripe background stamp. I'm going to start with all those dies. I'm going to be cutting the berries out of some white cardstock, and I'll just hold that in place with a little bit of washi tape. Trim it down so I can put all of these little pieces through my die cutting machine at the same time. I'm using cranberry cardstock from Concord and Ninth for the banner as well as the string. And then when it comes to the actual mistletoe leaves and stems, I'm using the Green Valley mixed card pack from Tonic. And I thought it'd be really fun to have sort of this like woven texture plus this mirror satin cardstock. Such a nice kind of juxtaposition between the two textures. So I ran that die through my die cutting machine twice, once with the one green color, and then I flipped the paper over and I cut it from behind for the second texture paper, and then ran all of the other little dies through my die cutting machine all at once. And I'm left with all these little pieces that I will kind of push off to the side while I do some of the stamping for my card. I have a piece of 6x6 cardstock here. This is Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and I put that in my Misty stamp positioning tool with the large background stamp. I'm using wheat ink from Concord and Ninth. It pairs well with this kind of craft colored cardstock. And when you first stamp it, it comes across really, really dark. But this ink is formulated so that it dries back. It kind of solidifies, it's not so splotchy, and it also dries back just a little bit. So you'll see in the final photographs of the card that the tone of the ink really matches well with the Desert Storm cardstock. So I'm stamping the little tag. I've prepped it with an anti-static powder tool, and I'm just using a small acrylic block to stamp the greeting inverse mark ink. I got the greeting stamp from that same Mistletoe Messages stamp set. And I'll be heat embossing that with some alabaster embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. And I'll just tap off the excess and then hit that with my heat tool. So now I'm going to assemble the card. I trimmed down that background piece to be a little bit smaller than an A2 size card. And I've adhered it to a white card base made out of some Neenah Classic Crest Solar White 110-pound cardstock. For all of my little die cut pieces, I'm using Gina K Designs Connect Glue. I'm putting just little dabs of glue behind each piece. When I'm adhering die cuts like this that I need a little bit of time to move around and manipulate and get in the right place, I like to use liquid glue as opposed to something like a tape runner because it allows me a little bit of give time to wiggle everything and get it in the right position. So I adhered the two green stems and leaves, and then I also used that same glue on the red string, and I put a little bit of foam adhesive behind the greeting. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the white berries. I think it looks really nice without it right now, but eventually I decided I wanted to add a little bit of that white back in. So I used my tweezers and put a little bit of glue on the back of the berries and tucked it under the edges of the leaves and under the greeting banner as well. And I just place those all in place. That finishes the card for today. This is a really simple card. It came together really quickly because of all that die cutting, and I think it could be easily duplicated over and over in an assembly line fashion to make many of these cards. Thanks so much for watching today's video. This was day 20. Can't believe we're already at day 20. This holiday card series is flying by. I wish the whole year of 2020 would have gone so quickly. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you liked this card, if you like this kind of like all die cutting type of idea. And I've also got 3 videos on screen for you. These are all going to be day 20 cards from the 3 previous years of the holiday card series. Come back on Friday for day 21. It will be live at noon Mountain Time. Join me for a live stream here at YouTube. See you then.